terdapat beberapa perkara yang mencurigakan berkenaan ataupun faktor-faktor yang mengelilingi kematian penama tersebut. Jadi hari ini pihak dari Suaram dan juga ahli-ahli keluarga penama tersebut hadir dari ahli-ahli keluarga mereka juga hadir datang dari Johor dan ingin memaklumkan ataupun menyerahkan surat rayuan berkenaan dengan perkara ini. Dan perlu ditekankan di sini, walaupun kematian tersebut berlaku pada 28 Jun 2022, iaitu lebih dari 1 bulan sekarang, masih kami belum menerima, keluarga si mati belum menerima laporan-laporan penting yang berkaitan dengan kematian tersebut, seperti laporan bedah siasat ataupun postmortem dan juga laporan kimia. Now, saya menyatakan ini adalah penting oleh kerana laporan bedah siasat tersebut akan menyatakan punca kematian si mati. The cause of death is crucial. Oleh kerana sekiranya punca kematian itu tidak dapat dikenal pasti, maka sepatutnya satu inkues perlu diadakan. Jadi saya telah pun menasihatkan keluarga si mati, saya bertindak sebagai peguam mereka. Kami telah pun untuk makluman kawan-kawan, kami telah pun menulis kepada Hakim Coroner di Johor untuk dimaklumkan sama ada satu inquiry ataupun inquest ataupun inquiry di bawah kanun acara jenayah telah pun dipohon ataupun dibuat pada bila-bila masa setelah kematian si mati. Saya masih belum menerima sembarang makluman daripada Hakim Coroner tersebut dan sekiranya inquiry tidak dijalankan, oleh kerana saya mengambil pendapat bahawa inquiry dalam keadaan dan fakta-fakta kes ini perlu diadakan memandangkan keadaan-keadaan mencurigakan yang mengelilingi kematian si mati. Saya berpendapat bahawa inquiry itu perlu diadakan. Jadi sekiranya tidak diadakan, maka kami akan memohon untuk satu inquiry tersebut dibuat dengan secepat mungkin, oleh kerana seperti yang rakan-rakan saya akan memaklumkan, death in custody cases is happening at a very alarming rate. This is not the first time, dan memandangkan keadaan tersebut, maka tindakan yang segera perlu diambil.
So there are few things here we highlighted today to the members of parliament here. One is the gross human rights violations in this case, in the detail of this case. And the family member found out there's a lot of injuries in his bodies. So there's a lot of questions were raised. And the other important one is also when family members tried to communicate with the prison department, and most of the cases they couldn't communicate, and then they couldn't visit the victim. And then so the visit is also denied. So what we are here appealing to the members of parliament is independent investigation, which is long lacking in the whole system inquiring about death in custody in Malaysia. The other one is also push for an automatic automatic inquest by the coroner court, which is in this case our lawyer, the family's lawyer, have appealed to the court of coroner and still waiting for their reply. The third one is also the government have set up the task force on the death in custody. The only thing about this task force is they give numbers. They come out with a statement when there is a death in custody happens. Beside that, it doesn't change any of the system. In fact, this year we've seen almost 20 death in custody, including within the police as well as prison department. So the Home Minister is failure in handling death in custody so far, and when he formed the task force, there is no clear job scope of this task force. And what they do is they will come out with a statement when there is a death in custody, especially in the police detention. But what is further than that? How they wanted to tackle the whole issue, there's no indications. The Home Minister also failed to engage with the stakeholders, civil society and many other stakeholders to discuss and decide what is the way forward in handling death in custody, as well as how to make the coroner's inquest automatic. So this is one of our demand where we want to have an automatic inquest by the coroner for every single death in custody, because custody, police custody or prison or immigration detention center is not the place for people to die. Even people die in hospital, the patient or the family members of the patient have the right to know what really happened. Here, this is not the place where they die. So every single death in custody, either in the police lockup or in the prison or in the immigration detention center, it has to have an inquest, and people need to know, the family member have the right to know what really happened. Something went wrong. Otherwise, people don't simply die in the detention centers.